I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado. Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house. And we were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play. And after the game, it had to have been like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework. But she brought her mother with her. So it was no funny business going on, which I could respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking, loud music, and us dancing wild. Like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy, or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, you know, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids were from the photo shoot themselves, but the fact that these kids came around adults during drinking hours or partying hours was already alarming to me. So when I hear something like this happens, I can't really discount it and say, oh, he could never do this, because I'm hearing stories. I'm seeing it with my own eyes, and I've been in situations where something don't sound or look right.
All right, as many of you guys already know, Tony Busby has filed a lawsuit against Jay-Z, allegedly raping a 13-year-old at the MTV Music Awards alongside with Diddy back in 2000 at the after party. Your first question is like, what was she doing past midnight at the after party with grown people? Who allowed her to be at the party at 13? Where was her parents though? Seriously, if this really happened for real, I think her parents should be incarcerated or sued as well. Yeah, no way this is like, yo, there's no way a 13-year-old girl no home past midnight and partying with like grown-ass people out there. There were drinks there. There were like crazy shit going on. You know them parties in Hollywood. So if anything, like I said in the previous video, if that would have happened, I would say it was not for pleasure. It was for some ritual shit. But let me continue, man. So after the lawsuit, Jay-Z fire back at Tony Busby real quick, man. That's the right move, right? So Jay-Z say this. Jay-Z say, we don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. And then Alex Spiro, who's Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro works for the Queen Emanuel's law firm, which is one of the biggest in the country, right? One of the biggest. Alex Spiro has won a lot of cases, about 42 years old or 43. Big name, right? Big name. So Alex Spiro demand the alleged victim to reveal herself because the lawsuit was filed under John Doe. So there was no real name attached to it. And also he asked for an expedite dismissal of the lawsuit. So after Jay-Z denies the assault, Tony Busby responded and said this: I won't be bullied or intimidated. All right. So one good news about Jay-Z, right? Regarding the assault, because after the assault, people were just talking. You know how the NFL be talking. Oh man, he might get dropped from the NFL, but nah, I don't think it's happening. So the commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, that's how to pronounce it, he said that they're good. Nothing has changed. They still partners with Jay-Z's, which is a good news. So another thing that I found funny was there's a post that Beyonce's mom did like on social media about Jay-Z getting sued, but after liking the post, she said that her account was hacked. Man, stop the cap, man. Yo, you liked it. Probably you know something, or maybe you typed in by mistake, but don't lie that. I mean, I don't think you typed by mistake, because if you did type by mistake, you can dislike a post on IG. I think so, right? Yeah, you can dislike the post. So, or maybe when she liked the post, somebody screenshot it quick. I mean, it was there for a while. So she said that the account was hacked, which I don't believe. That's a cap, though. She probably liked it by mistake. People saying, oh, she's too old. Old people usually, they like to, that's what they acknowledge that, okay, I seen the post. So they like it. But man, I don't think that's a big deal. But maybe, but we don't know, man. We don't know. Eventually we're gonna find out. So one thing I've noticed about Jay-Z, also, I read a lot of comments on the internet, people saying that there's a pattern with Jay-Z with young girls. Rihanna was 16, Beyonce was 18, Aaliyah was 15, 16. So he likes them young, but we can't prove anything about these allegations, right? They're just allegations. So after Diddy was indicted, Tony Busby did open a hotline for victims to call his law firm, which goes by the name of the Busby law firm. So victims been calling, like he said, had over like 1,000 or 100 calls. So victims just been calling if they were sexually assaulted by any celebrities or Diddy. So he will fight for them. They don't have to pay up front. Once they win the case, they'll get their cuts. All right. So Alex Spiro did sue Tony Busby for extortion. So Alex Spiro claims that the Busby law firm dropped a woman for refusing false assault about Diddy. According to Tony Busby, he said that he had New York investigators digging into his past, calling his former clients to try to find some dirt on him, but they could not find anything. But one of the clients did record the conversation. So this is the conversation here, right? Investigator, right? This is the investigator talking, right? This is the phone conversation. In a couple of days, or maybe by next week, anyone Googling Busby and his company, his practice, are going into litigation. Okay, what are we trying to do is we are trying put this thing together for the company that we are working for. We couldn't get you paid. You couldn't get money right soon. We gave this kid $1,000 to start yesterday just to get him on the right path. At the end of the day, this is going to go through the courts. Busby is getting sued. These guys are on tape offering to pay clients, sued our law firm. That's a crime. That's Busby saying. So Busby basically said these guys are on tapes offering to pay clients to sue our law firm. That is a crime. So basically, Busby assuming that those are Jay-Z's people that are trying to find dirt on him, or it might be Diddy's people. Who knows, though? Who knows? It might not even be Jay-Z, but I think he might be Jay-Z because of like Alex Spiro sued Busby for extortion. It seems like behind closed doors, Busby was trying to get money from different celebrities. Also, Jay-Z responded to Busby, said that, hey, I'm different. I'm not like not all celebrities are the same. So it seems like Busby reached out to many celebrities. He probably took money from some of them. I can prove it, but when it comes to Jay-Z, Jay-Z was like, nah, I'm not doing that, I'm suing you. So another thing I want to add about the lawsuit. So the lawsuit is civil. It's not criminal. So if Tony Busby really think that, the alleged incident happened with the girl when she was 13, why not just go ahead and sue Jay-Z, do the criminal case instead of you doing civil? And why sending a blackmail? So blackmail is basically like extortion. It's like telling the person that you're suing, hey, this is what happened. I want money from you. If you don't give me this money, we're going to proceed with, suing you. I believe, like I said before, some celebrities have paid already. They don't want to deal with the headache of things being public. But Jay-Z just moved different. He said, I'm not paying none of my penny. No one red penny. I'm going to fight this case. So at the same time, I'm trying to put my two and two together. I'm like, is Tony Busby just trying to get paid or what? Which most people, that's the main goal when they're suing somebody this big, right? Most lawyers, most victims, they don't care much about justice, to be honest with you. They want to get paid. So I'm like, yo, why sending a blackmail? And why doing that civil? It should be criminal because raping, it's a big crime. And someone is like, yo, not only like you rape somebody, but you rape someone who's underage. And why filing the claim as civil, just do it criminal. I can't wait to see how these things going to unfold. But despite all these allegations around Jay-Z's name, sources are confirming that Beyonce is sticking by his side. Kudos to Beyonce, man. That's the right thing to do. But another big information about this, right? Allegedly, Jay-Z has a son, right? The alleged son by the name of, what's the name? Ramir Saturn White. Wait? I can't pronounce this name now. Ramir Saturn Wait. So basically, Ramir is 30 years old. He said that his mom was a victim of rape from Jay-Z, allegedly. So the internet people saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce are behind her death, but we cannot prove it all. So the kid is the alleged Jay-Z's son is about 30 years old. So what actually been happening, he said that he has been trying to get a DNA test. He tried so many times, but Jay-Z's team has been denying to take the DNA test. So I'm like, yo, Jay, if you know that's not your child, just do it, dog. Do the DNA. Why you haven't been able to do it? So now the son is teaming up with Busby to find the truth.